Hello and welcome to episode 10 of our Sarisung campaign. In the last episode, we did our first war with Buvari, and we were, I would say, very successful. We were able to get back all of Bimlau's cores that we want to give back to them, even take one province that we had a claim on here. And in our next war with Buvari, we will make sure to take everything that we need, or as much as we can, off of them down here in the south. Now, we have a little bit of time before then, and I think our first target is going to be these guys. Because we need to make sure that we take this province off of them. And this is not their capital. I doubt they'll accept a threat in war, though. They're close. They're very close, but I don't think it's worth it. I think we're just going to declare the war and go for it. I believe our truce to the command is also up. So let's go ahead and get ready for that. We can just send our mercs down to deal with this war. Not a big deal, and we'll have these troops up here to deal with any rebels that might want to pop up. Now, we are about to max out on our Diplo points. Let's go ahead and just throw some down in some places here. And let's take a look at our mission tree real quick. So, we need to build a university, which is going to require a higher admin tech, is what it is. Nation of great cities. All provinces in the Porcelain Sea province group need 25 development. And then we need, we're not too worried about that mission. We do need our trade power down here. So all of the porcelain cities will have this modifier right here. So 37, 28, 28, 30, 44. And this is our capital, 47. So which porcelain city is slacking here? 38, 44. I'm not sure. Gonna be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure. Is there another porcelain? Maybe it's all porcelain provinces, but even then, they're all at 25 development. Maybe it'll highlight it for me. No, that's for that. I don't know why it's not gonna show me what's up. Maybe it counts this as a porcelain city and I just don't know? Or maybe I just have to own it. Yeah, they'd be owned by me. I'm just dumb. Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. I just can't read. So we have to integrate our vassal, and then we will have that completed as well, which would be pretty sweet to do. We'll need to integrate that vassal probably right after this one. Now, we are in the process of possibly trying to help these rebels, I guess is the word I would use, to enforce their independence against the command, because I do actually have a mission for that. So we're going to need to make sure that we are there and able to do that, and we are in the middle of annexing these guys. Mage and hobgoblin debate. The court is ablaze with discussion between envoys from the mages and hobgoblin officers in representation of their communities. Tensions between both sides are at an all-time high after a particularly grave case of mistreatment of hobgoblin mages. A group of such sorcerers escaped from their military-like custody in our crown land, but were hunted down, chained and yoked with massive black game steer-laden collars, subduing them to be taken back into captivity. With our sources being reluctant to describe other means of punishment employed, they regret witnessing. The hobgoblins accuse the mages of stirring up the shamans by sending agents to incite their magic sensitives into fleeing and demand that we respect and defend their autonomy in dealing with magical anomalies in a responsible manner. The mages themselves feel personally attacked and insulted if we allow such barbarous and inhumane treatment of sorcerers within our borders. Local laws be damned. Alright, so we can control the mages, which will give us a very large tolerance increase of hobgoblins. We can get a small tolerance increase of hobgoblins, or a moderate tolerance decrease, and we gain mage loyalty. I mean, I would like to get tolerance of hobgoblins up higher. I don't know if this is quite the way to do it, but we're going to do it anyways. It's going to take us a while to get to them being coexisting, so we got to take these bolder plays. We'll take admin tech here to get that up a little bit more, and you can go and start siege down their allies' capital there. Now, we are a little low on manpower, so that's why I don't want to use our regular troops. I do want to regain manpower back before we go to war with the command, because we are struggling for it, because the jungles of Buvari are not easy to siege down. To put it simply, they are very expensive manpower-wise, lots of attrition, not good. Not good. Curtailed mercenaries, that's fine. Give me the professionalism. I appreciate it. Rebels that popped up there, we already dealt with them. We'll make sure that we are moving down and ready to deal with the next set that will inevitably pop up. I am saving this money because yes, right. Don't forget. Oh no. No. Rip. Why did you get access through people? Oh, for the war. That's so sad. That's so sad. Okay. Dawi, why? Why, bro? Why? That was our one chance. Now it's gone. So we have to see how we work with that. I think we take this province. Yeah, we'll take this state right here. These two states. That's kind of our border. I think that looks fine. Yeah, we can even separate PCU out for money and war reps. I like money. I like war reps, and you will give them to me. Let's see. We'll let the lottery decide, and we have a 245 in charge to become a 356. That is a-okay. Liberty's Iron Subjects is nice to have. Well, at least a reduction of it. Obviously, the Liberty Desire itself is not nice to have. We can get a little bit of prestige here as well if I force you to end your rivalries, which sounds beautiful. Love to have that high level of prestige. Who are you allied to? These guys? Okay, let's start to get a spy network on them. To get that. Also, someone said to look at our vassals mission tree, the one that we are annexing. They don't have many missions. These are just the regular Synopti missions, which are no longer applicable because the Raj no longer exists. So nothing there. Bim Lao, on the other hand, does have a mission tree. Requires a lot of development, though. A lot of development, and I don't really feel like developing my my vassal, and I have to give them a bunch of my land, which doesn't sound all too tempting. So we're going to not do that. Not going to give the AI all of my land. Thank you very much. Not interested in that. All right, let's go ahead and take these two provinces and core them on up. What we will do is we will go to our mages here, and we will cast Magnificent Feast. It was very expensive, but it does give us +1 Diplo rep, which is kind of important when we're trying to annex all of our vassals here. This one and then this one. Also, what is loyalty looking like for our vassals? They're looking fine enough. Okay, let's start to improve with you. We're going to start annexing you at the same time, I think. We could take Miltech here, or instead we could develop. Let's, real quick, before we do that, invite the development scholar. Where are you? There we go. Dev cost for 50 admin points. That is fine. Just get some random development around somewhere in our country. That sounds perfect. Okay, bring you back down. We're up to 31,000 manpower. We could consider a war against the command right now. We can call in Dawi as well. And we can do anti-monsters, and I think that's a great idea. I think that is a great idea. Let's do it. Now, we are going to need to try and take at least this province for ourselves, because we do need to make sure that Seer exists, or there's other people, actually. Because there's a mission where we have to support rebels. Like, the odds of that happening are so very low now that this hasn't happened. But I do want to at least get Seer to exist, Gatask to exist, or Raja Jundi to exist, which means we need to go ahead and liberate them. Probably turn them into vassals, I would assume, would be the best idea for us. That way I can still can get some kind of control out of it. Obviously, we don't want independent people around us. That'd be just terrible. Just terrible. Then they have to have their own thoughts and actions. And gross. Imagine letting the AI make their own decisions. No, thank you. No, thank you. I do not trust them enough to do that. They might betray me. They might join a war against me. If they're my vassal, they probably won't do that. I suppose there is always the chance that my vassals declare independence, but I think we could take them at this point. I think we're in a pretty safe position here. Oh, so look at this general that Bim Lao has. A 6-3-4-2. Absolutely great general there. Helping us out tremendously. Let's grab 2 cannons and send those onto Nadam Raj. You can follow them onto there. We start to get that siege down. Then we can also siege this down at the same time. Good. Grab me another 2 cannons, please. That way we're on our maximum amount of cannons that we can be using at one time. And then you know what? We'll just do it again. And we'll get all 3 of these siege down at the same time. It was a bit of a roundabout way to do it, I guess. But we got there in the end. And that's all that really matters. Right? All that really matters. There we go. So this is being sieged, this is being sieged, and this is being sieged all at the same time. 3 forts, 3 forts up, 3 forts down. I meant to say 3 forts up, 3 forts down, and then I forgot about the up part. That does kind of ruin that whole saying if I forget the important part of it. Doesn't really work. Now, we could grab a trade station. What does porcelain take again for manufacturing? That's fish. That's not what I'm looking for. Takes a mill, which is Avantex 16. Okay. Trade station stuff like ivory, which we will own 1 province of at the very least. Dyes is a textile manufacturing. Yeah, honestly, we don't have a lot of things that require a trade. I'd rather develop. Yeah. I think I'd rather just develop with these points. Make me more money, more development is good. We like more development. Get you up to a 1010. Get you up to 1010. You can also go to 1010. And just make this all fine and dandy here. Make all the money off of it. Look at that. Wow, almost another 10 ducats from that development alone. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. All right. Let's go ahead and just move up to this next fort. Seems fine to me. You can split up and grab these 4 provinces over here. Let's make sure we get a claim on this urban province because I do want to own that for ourselves. That will help out our trade power and being able to bring things out of this area. We can choose a new age ability. I mean, I guess cheaper ships, but like, I don't plan on building any boats anytime soon. We will lose the Republican tradition there. That's fine. Because we're using sortition, we can actually afford to lose Republican tradition from events. Because I'm not choosing anyone because they're all very good. So yeah, oh no, I get a 3-5-6 instead of a 4-6-5. And, you know, they all die within like 2, 3, 5, 10, 20 to 25 million years. And so it's fine. So it's fine. And we gain a free core. Nice. Okay, less nice because I don't plan on taking that. But it's there. Yeah, I don't know. Because our rulers are so old, I'm not too worried about making sure that we get the absolute optimal best leader out there because they're just going to die anyways. And if they won't die, I'll just turn into a general and drill them. No problem. No problem. All right, this war is going pretty well. Once again, the command caught out and busy against the dwarves while we move in from the south. You'd think they would have learned their lesson the first time and expect this, but they did not. So we'll take it. We'll take it. I mean, hey, if the command wants to throw, I am not going to stop them. Not one single bit. They are allowed to throw whenever they want to throw in wars against me specifically, but when I need them to beat people, please don't throw. But of course, that is when the AI would absolutely love to throw. No better time than when it screws over the player. That is for sure. Definitely trade efficiency here. And we can split you 2 up into smaller stacks. And you guys can come over to help out. We're going to leave these 2 stacks over here with like 50, 60,000 troops. That way we are able to deal with any command troops that try and make their way back in this direction. In fact, go ahead and split you up just so I know where they're at and they can't walk past me when I'm not paying attention. I guess they could go through the mountains technically here, but I don't think they will. I doubt it. I don't know. We're kind of already won the war too, so that's also a huge positive. Move all of you up into here. We got to go try and siege down that last hold that they have, though it looks like our vassal is sprinting in there to do it themselves. What's my Diplo rep at? 1.82. It's going to be difficult to pull off a second annexation after annexing these guys. We'll see, though. We'll see. All right, go ahead. Send all of your cannons to help out here, and you can be there to reinforce in case we do get attacked. You guys can make your way back down towards our land because this war is won. Buvari, no longer considered a great power. That is a great success for us. Now, our truce with Buvari is not up until 75. So, we have 10 years. Let's get that speed 5 going. Not that we're not going to do anything in between, but would be good to get closer to that Bouvari truce. I'm going to go ahead and ally Ma Huang here, I think, when this is done, simply because there's no reason not to. I know that I did break my alliance with them at one point because they got weaker, but now they're back up to being strong again. So yeah, maybe we're conditional friends, but it's fine. It's fine. All right, we can go. We could push up for here. Stay along the river. Oh, we could also just do this. I mean, I kind of want to take all the river and all of its estuaries, but at the same time, that means just taking all of Rahen. To be fair, that just means taking all of Rahen. We should probably go for better looking borders first. And I do want this urban province here. I could take Seer as well. How about this? What if I don't take this here? And I move in for Seer? I mean, that's terrible. Horrendous borders. But if I do that, it's not... it's still pretty bad. It's still pretty bad, I'll admit. Okay, we leave out the urban province this time. We'll leave out the urban province this time. We don't get our core back, but I'm not too concerned. And we take this as well. Yeah? Good peace deal. Good peace deal. We just continue to expand, and we can become an empire, which is pretty sweet. And we can go ahead and core all of that up. Now, we are overextended. That is fine. We will survive. We're going to need to get a... Well, you'd be vassalized, but I kind of want to just conquer you. To be honest with you, yeah, I could do this peacefully, but I won't. But I won't. But I could. I thought about it for half a second there. For half a second. All right, let's ally Ma Huang. Mostly to make sure they don't rival me and cause issues. Okay. And then we will go back to improving with you so we can annex you. Now, I do think we should probably try and take out these smaller tags. They're all guaranteed by one Shia. Yeah, all these Shia can be released. We should probably do something about that. Should make sure they stay protected. Yeah. That's what we'll say. We got to make sure they stay protected, and we can protect them. Obviously, we know best. We know best. So I think they should simply be annexed. Simple as. You rallied the Raj. I'll gain the admin points. Yeah, they're friendly with each other. Or one of them's friendly towards the other one, so they'll probably end up reallying, but we'll see. Skyrunners, alright. Oh, those rebels got us. Wasn't paying attention down here. Wasn't paying enough attention down here. That's alright. It's alright. Alright, yeah. And there we go. There is that integration. So I'll go ahead and state all of this up. Sweet. Very nice. I think that's everything. Yeah, we can get rid of our edicts as well. Let's go ahead and go through here. Get rid of all these dev edicts that I've just kept on because we've been developing so much I didn't worry about getting rid of them. The enforced religion one was definitely around for too long. 44 years is a little excessive. All right, and we have tier 12, question of dictatorship. We can get an additional +1 random candidate bonus. I mean, we might as well, right? Like, we might as well make our candidates even better. That does give us a parliament. Not a huge deal. We can just add all of Sarisung over to said parliament. Here we go. Also, kind of makes sense. I mean, kind of makes sense as a stretch, but start debate. Yes, that, absolutely. Bribe, ignore corruption. Thank you so much for getting rid of that. Now, we can go ahead and integrate this guy when our relations are high enough, which is pretty sweet. I will not lie. That is pretty nice. All right. Go ahead and combine you two together. We are not over our land force limit. How many seats can we have? 12. Okay. Well, let's add in all the porcelain cities. That feels right to me. There we go. Also, all of the urban provinces should probably add. Tuyayasa will add because it's like a religious thing. It's like a center of spiritual stuff. Many other secrets. Secrets. And then I guess we just go along the river and we just find valuable provinces that I want to add in, like this silk. Sure. We'll even add in Yin Chao. Sure, why not? Why not? There we go. Seer Separatists. Well, looky here. After everything I've done for you, freed you from the command, you go and decide to rebel against me? Are you telling me you want to be independent? That's crazy. That's some crazy talk right there. I don't think you actually want that. Think about all of the great times we will have together when you are my subject. I think it'll be great. Let's go ahead and influence you to get you up to 192. Don't really care about that. And let's go ahead and annex this vassal. It'll take 3 years, which is fine. And once we have that, we can do another one of our missions, which is pretty sweet. Let's bring you back down to here. Where are all of these rebels going to rise up? I'm assuming they're all over the place. Yeah, we've got some in the north. We've got some down here in the south. We probably have some over here in the east. So let's go ahead and send our troops over. You, on the other hand, get a general, start drilling. Just because you can. We've got nothing else to do. These mercs have come in handy a lot. Very good for fighting our rebels. Very good. Saved us a lot of manpower. So I appreciate them doing that for us. I'm sure they don't, but they're getting paid for it, so they can't hate too much, right? Right? They can't hate too much. Because they are getting paid. All right, there's a great project we can upgrade, and now that we own it, we might as well upgrade it. Why not? Is it useful? No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. But it has the owner's religion and is in the Raheni religion group. It does give us spy network construction, gives local defensiveness, and local tax in the area. I mean, is it useful? Again, no. But I'll do it anyways. How often do I actually upgrade these things? Not very often. So we'll give it to them. We will be kind. We will be kind by doing the bare minimum. That's right. That's right. Kind by doing the bare minimum. All right, you, I already have a claim on. Yep. And we can stop improving with you. We have how many years left till that Bavari truce is up? Looking at quite a while still, actually. Quite a while still. So, can I threaten you for this? I can't because we have a truce. You, though, I can declare war on. So let's do that. Well, that was almost very bad. That was almost very bad. Man, we'll just stack wipe us there. That would have been not so good. Would have been not so good. All right. You, I guess, can... Actually, Bim Lao is going to go deal with them. Not too worried about it. Go do with the other person in the war, that is. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling. Let's go ahead and get our spy network back up on the command because we're going to try and let these rebels out again. Again, I don't know if that will work, but we have to try for the mission tree, you know. You got to at least make a good attempt at it. Can't say we gave up without even trying. Command has attacked these guys. Don't love that because that means that they are probably going to take what I want. You're busy building a farm estate right now. Well, can you simply not do that, actually? Can you simply not and get cored up? Thank you. Literally just better in every way. To get cored up here. And then we are going to full annex here, obviously. Make sure that we are getting our borders looking good. Clan rivalries are coming to a head. Trolling reports come from Sarisung. Seems 2 rival dwarven clans have been skirmishing in the streets for weeks, be it for a grudge or a fight over land or resources. It is clear that the brawls are highly disruptive to the normal function of the area. If we don't intervene, it is probable that it will continue into the foreseeable future. We'll try and sell it peacefully. You stinking dwarves. Always causing issues, always causing problems. Never just making my life easier. Why can't dwarves simply make my life easier for once? All right, there we go. That province is also integrated. Huge. And that is that mission completed, a nation of great cities. Although Sarisung is the center of our nation, there are many other impressive cities along the river that are part of it. Let us make sure that they will get the attention they deserve and form a nation of truly great cities. 1 base tax production and manpower in all porcelain city provinces. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. All right, now this mission, we're not going to do. Undisputed rule, we're not going to sit around and wait for absolutism. in order to become a monarchy. That's not interested in that. Swords for rights. We're going to try and get this one done. Access to the sea, we're definitely going to do. This one we are absolutely 100% going to do. This will probably be the last mission that we do in this run. Unless we can get up to universities in time, we're close. We're close-ish, kind of, sort of. Maybe not really, to universities. So if we can get there and still find things to do, then that'll be fine. And thinking of things to do, let's go ahead and start making some claims, shall we? On all of these little guys. We'll go for Shia as well. Though it looks like they're being killed currently by either Dawi or Ma Huang. Someone is declaring war here. We will pick up the scraps of whatever is left. Look at that. Bavari's paying off debts of their allies. I should not have lost that stability. I'm going to be honest with you. I read that stability as prestige, and that was not a good trade. That was not a good trade. It is what it is, though. All right, go ahead and take all of that. And we have so much money that we are sitting on. Let's go ahead and upgrade our forts. We also need to upgrade our fort line in general, but that is a totally different thing. Right now, I just want to make sure that our border forts that I know for sure are our border forts are fully upgraded and ready to go. We can even keep these two here. That's fine. We no longer need this fort. That is a farmlands fort, and we don't need it. We do need a new fort out here. Unfortunately, farmlands is all we're going to get, but that is fine. Tugiyasa, we don't need a fort on at the moment. This is all plains, but it's a fort nonetheless, so we'll build it there. You're looking fine. Let's make sure we are upgrading Bim Lao's forts as well for them. I'm sure they just love the fact that I'm going to be making them spend more money on it, but it's what we need to do. It is what we need to do. All right, we go ahead and upgrade ours at our cavalry. Yeah, the elephant lords. Because our cav are elephants in this region of the world, which is pretty sick. Won't lie, pretty cool. There's another idea group. Now, we have quality influence economic. I'm not sure it's really going to benefit us here. I guess trade would probably be my best pick. We need to get trade power here eventually. And there are lots of places that we can actually pull trade from in this region of the world. So let's go trade. Money, money, money. I like money. We'll focus on Diplo here to make that happen a little bit faster. Just a little bit. All right, let's get these 7,000 troops back up into here. We'll start drilling again. Well, hold on. Let me make some claims real quick. Real quick, let me make some claims before they lose the land. Start to build a spy network here. Cool. There's our first global trade power. You'd love to see it. Also, are our merchants set to money? Not like improve relations or something? Yeah. Cool. Just want to double check. Just want to double check. All right, let's start drilling with you. And where do we have rebels? Dakani. Okay. Walk over there to deal with them. That'll be fine. Now, the command is probably, unfortunately, going to take this province in this war. I would like it if they didn't, but they probably will. It's a very valuable province. It's urban. It has dyes. It has a center of trade. The AI would be foolish not to take it. But I want it. I want the province. I want to have the thing. So it's very rude that they also want to have the thing. There's Shia there. No truth, but Kibet Talani would join. Before we do that, we're probably going to want to go to war with the purple guys. That way we can actually take all of Shia's land here in one war. Yeah? That makes sense to me. You're only guaranteed by Kibet Talani. That's fine. We even have... You know what? I think we have enough time to just sneak in a little war. One more war. Just one more tiny little war. No problem. No problem. Just get in there. Get out. 20-second adventure. No problem. No problem, okay? We only have the one war against the command, so we got to get some more in. We got to get some more in, right? While we're waiting for our war or our truce with Buvari, that doesn't mean that we can't continue to expand our borders. Playing tall in Helles is near impossible. That was actually my original plan for the series, was to play tall. But when you're surrounded by Buvari, the command, Dawi, and then eventually a large Ma Huang, but at one point one Shia, and the Raj, you kind of have to eat them before they eat you. That is just how Hellas be sometimes. Just how Hellas be. Let's get their ally out of this war. Honestly, I just want a little bit of money. It's fine. And Quebec to Lenny, you don't have any land I absolutely need. So I'm just gonna... Ooh, actually. You kind of do. Go ahead and give me your trade power. Why can I not steal your trade power? I don't know. Am I just blind? I can tell them to steer trade, but I can't tell them to transfer trade. Is it because I don't have any trade power here? Well, here, let's go collect. Instead of pulling from the high band node, let's go collect in this node. That should give us at least some form of trade power. Is that what's stopping me? No, I just can't take it. I just can't take it. Okay, fair enough. Let's transfer our merchant back here. So the Gulf of Rahan. There we go. And move all of you guys back on home. Nice, quick adventure. Bada bing, bada boom. Get annexed. Get annexed, scrub. We are over our governing capacity, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. By figure it out, I mean we're going to give out ennoblement of the adventurers. Oh, we have to have the nobility estate. Never mind. We will not do that. You know what we'll do? Courthouse spam. Who doesn't love a good bit of courthouse spam here at the end of the episode? But that is going to do it for today. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.